Hey everybody, welcome back to Traverse Town.
Yo,
Feels good to be back.
a mailbox with the tongue out. That's a good sight. My old friend.
When do we start shooting cubes? Shortage of cubes here.
We start shooting cubes when we learn the secret of Traverse Town. But first, let's demolish public property.
No.
Love it.
I feel like we could have been a bit more effective in this.
Nah.
No, we had to hurt Donald a shit ton.
Oh, you found more dogs.
Yeah, you found like 5 meters outside of the dog's house. I don't think these dog parents want their puppies back.
Well, they were in a chest. How would you
Yeah.
know?
I couldn't sniff them out. It's impossible.
Actually, I can do whatever I want. I'm the goddamn Keyblade Master. What are you, MC?
Okay. Couldn't find puppies in a box. I don't care. Oh, and now I get
Oh no, yellow
lightning.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
These guys are bitches. They shoot thunder a lot, and they also dodge a lot, and I really don't like them.
Well, dang.
Now they're dead.
Yeah,
Tell us how you
That's
really
right.
feel.
that's right. You'll notice I'm a bit aggressive today. I've had a tough time dealing with these green dudes.
Good thing you finished those first ones off so quickly. The soundtrack almost woke up.
You woke up and a whole bunch of yellow guys were just surrounding your bed.
But yeah, after collecting a certain amount of puppies, we get some stuff from them and a nice little cutscene. But anyway, I was explaining green dudes. Green dudes are dudes who can heal.
That's awful.
Yeah, it's bad. Just kill them immediately as possible. Just as fast as possible.
Whoa.
Nice.
Yeah, nice. We got a shitty gummy ship piece.
Well,
Thanks, dogs.
It's a gift from dogs. Can't knock it.
I can't knock it, same as I did with those goddamn monkeys.
How often does your dog come to you with a gift wrap present?
Lots of times. It's why he's not my dog anymore.
You know, how many of those times was it not a dead animal?
Yeah, I was about to say, it could have been a dead animal.
That's more of a cat thing, though. Like, dogs will probably give you their shit. Their actual shit.
Dogs will give you things that you gave them in the first place.
I don't what?
Wait, how did that work? Just a
How was
minute.
that necessary? Each of you could have fit through those bars.
Oh, hey, Leon.
Wait, what are you guys doing here?
And Aerith.
That's what we needed to go.
This place is so mysterious, we just had to be.
Sometimes Leon just likes to stare at caves.
Waves his gun blade very menacingly at the water.
So you found the keyhole.
Yeah, David Boreanaz, we found it. We found several of them, in fact, but you're only congratulating us for one, you unthankful asshole.
Oh, he doesn't like gorillas either, so...
Sora, how are you not getting this? There's a keyhole in every world. There might be one here too.
Keyhole?
What? What? I don't know. What?
Is Sora just gonna refuse his job now after having done it at least for a few weeks?
Oh, now, alright, I got it. This whole story, this whole mythos, it's about copyright. We're fighting against the inevitability of all of these properties falling into the public domain.
I think all the franchises should be free, Leon. No, Sora. No, they're properties of Disney and Square Enix. You lock them up
We have
good.
to put them back in the vault, Sora!
Back in the Disney vault. Don't you want Aladdin on Blu-ray? Come on.
And then he just doesn't talk again to us.
Hey, so how do you use this thing you just gave me? Fuck off, kid.
I'm busy practicing my sword blade.
I'm not your dad.
Alright, so anyway, Leon gave us some shit and no answers whatsoever, so let's go to Sid.
Sid has all the answers. Yep.
This is awkward as every conversation with me and Chirps outside of the LP.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess really, if he's the airship guy, he might probably know something about gummy ships.
And then let's threaten him with a gun. Mm-hmm. Alright.
Yeah, we understand that part.
So yeah, Sid here is going to unlock some new worlds for us.
Cool.
But he
Oh.
wants us to do a fetch quest first because he's an asshole.
What an asshole.
Asshole.
It's like, he's all about saving the world, but first, deliver this book for him.
Yeah, it seems simple.
Is that what we have
enough.
to do?
Yeah?
I mean, that's not too bad. I was worried it was going to be like a fetch quest.
Gonna be like a quest that expands worlds, and we gotta save a princess or some shit. Oh, just deliver these books. All
Bring me a gorilla.
Every so often I restore antiques.
Hey, Sora, why don't you deliver this ancient face to the Olympus Coliseum?
Yeah, sure. I can do that.
And then it's just one of those faces you gotta break to enter the games.
Right.
Thunder!
Whoa. Got a little secret sound.
Yeah, that is actually necessary to lock the keyhole in this world.
Oh, okay.
Also, we got Cure now. I'm gonna be using that a lot because, wow, this shit hurts.
And Donald's dead too often to consistently cure you.
Yeah. He just doesn't know what to do. He's useless like that, you know?
Yeah.
Does he ever become useful, and does he always just die?
He always does. There's no saving Donald.
Well, he levels up. He must get good at some point.
Yeah, but so do the enemies. That's the basis of a difficulty curve.
He is a cartoon duck. His existence is suffering.
Yeah. Listen, do you look at Donald Duck and go, swole ass motherfucker will survive anything? No, you go, fucking idiot asshole who keeps getting punked.
Wow, he just revived to die.
Yeah.
At least Goofy could take a couple hits. Jeez.
Well, he has a shield, so
Yeah, true.
he's a fucking cheater.
I mean, these guys are pretty tough. Often they'll just kind of swoop in on you and just hit you for, at this point, a shitload of your health.
What's that door?
That door is something we need to cast fire on. We don't have enough magic, though. I kind of fucked that up.
Oops.
So let's try something out.
Nice
Good
shot.
job.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right. Will you look at this wacky house? It looks like some idiot wearing a hat. I hate this house. I hate it so much.
Why?
What a whimsical condemned building.
What a whimsical crack den.
There's something about this musty place.
It's shit, that's what it is.
I can't believe he's already having
Reminds me of the
secondhand
secret
drug
place back home,
delusions.
where we used to scribble on the walls. Remember? Kyrie?
The good old days of defacing public property.
Sora going crazy.
I guess so. Ah, well.
Well, looks like you've gone fucking mental. Also, I'm a wizard, hello.
Hey, what's up? It's...
Yeah, pretty standard wizard house here.
yeah. Looks like shit, looks like nobody cleaned it up in years, like a wizard's supposed to.
Sorry, you know what those look like? This looks like a man.
This guy with a beard might be a Heartless.
Let's murder him.
You're quite right to be immediately suspicious of a wizard, but
That is true.
for
Yeah.
different reasons.
Like, this wizard will fuck you up, but in a different way than stabbing you like the Heartless do.
For kicking you in the back of the head.
I'm actually, like, halfway convinced the king didn't tell Merlin anything, because Merlin does nothing useful in the entirety of this game.
No, he's great. He does this thing that he does in Sword in the Stone. It's great.
No, this seems pretty useful.
Good, yeah, he's gonna build us a nice house. Good job, King Mickey. We really needed a house designer in the middle of these dark ages.
I like how the animators just got lazy with this. Like, whatever, fade to
Just
white.
gave up. Wait, did you have any objects for this room?
Fuck it.
We can't render each book individually, just make a stack of them.
I transformed this lady into an object.
Oh, I thought he was expecting us to get in there.
So Fairy Godmother, on the other hand, is actually kind of useful.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you remember that stone Leon gave us, like, 5 minutes ago?
Yeah.
Well, she can do something with that, but first, we're gonna give that book Sid wanted us to give him.
Okay.
The main thing about this book, though, is that Sid didn't repair shit, and there's a lot of missing pages all over the
I'm
woods.
pretty sure he fixed it the best he could, but I mean, missing pages, what are you gonna do?
What, did you expect him to just write new book to fill in the gaps?
Yeah.
Make stuff up?
But anyway, the fairy grandmother get some summon gems occasionally, and the fairy godmother can actually unlock, like, the creature inside of the summon gem.
Okay.
Nice. Summon the creature.
Yeah, we got ourselves some sort of magicite.
Yeah. All of these are Disney characters, but here's a fun fact. Originally, if you look in the game's files, there is a option there for Behemoth. But if you somehow manage to hack that option in, the game immediately crashes if you select it.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Cannot summon Bahamut.
So instead of Bahamut, you've got Simba.
So, do we at least get, like, Teen Lion? Because that I could see being very dangerous in a fight. Tiny Baby Lion, not so much.
I wish we got Tiny Baby Lion, but no.
We get Adult Simba?
Yeah, we got
Okay.
Big Simba, Big Lion, Big Man.
Cecil. Yeah.
Paladin Simba.
The most useful Merlin ever actually is bringing us to this room,
Uh-huh.
where you can practice your magic without losing any MP on furniture.
Oh, that's kind of cool. And
Doors.
you can say if they're moving or not.
Time to destroy all of his furniture.
Yeah. We've basically exhausted all our spell options at the moment, so there is no actual need to do this.
That's still a nice feature.
It's still a nice enough feature, but it is kind of useless.
Hey, Merlin on board.
I feel like most games should have some kind of practice room where you can just repeatedly do things to learn how they work.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, we can't do the full capabilities of that book yet, so we're just gonna leave for now.
What is this mysterious book?
The world's worst book, that's what it is.
Hey Merlin, conjure a bridge.
It's got moving rocks. It's sort of a bridge.
Uh-oh.
There you are. What's going on?
Finally, return of Knuckles.
Riku!
See, realized he gone crazy again. No.
What are you
Hey, cut it
doing?
out.
I'm not dreaming this time. Right?
But we need a positive ID. Getting us
Took
dental
forever to
records
find
is
you.
the best way to go.
Riku! Wait a
I'm
second.
glad
where's
Sora
Kairi?
immediately
Isn't she with you?
looked at his pants because he knows the only person dumb enough to wear those pants is Riku.
Those
sure she
weird
got
ass
off the island,
pants with suspenders at the
Finally
waist.
free.
Or whatever the fuck is going on.
They're kind of like chaps, maybe?
We'll all be together again soon.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Just leave everything to me. I know this.
Yeah, nice move, Sora.
Nice action pose.
Put it on a poster.
Fucking showing off.
Sora, what did you.
I've been looking for you, and Kairi too, with their help.
Who are they?
Talking duck and duck
We
creature.
visited so many places and worlds.
Don't you recognize these classic Disney characters, Riku?
Well, what do you know?
I don't think
never
they had a
would've guessed.
TV on Destiny Island.
Oh, and guess what? Sora's the Keyblade Master.
What's that mean?
So, this is called a Keyblade?
Huh? Hey, give it back.
Catch.
Oh no. He
Whoa.
can also use a Keyblade,
Okay.
a useless blunt
So you're
object
coming with us,
that we
right?
have already
We've
replaced.
got this
No,
awesome
that's great.
With a
rocket.
different blunt
Wait till you
object.
see it.
No, he can't come.
What?
Forget us.
Oh, come on. He's my friend.
Sora, you're not looking at him, you're just looking above his head.
Gone.
Show some courtesy.
It's to establish dominance, Loon.
Talking
Nice
to the
going.
short man. At least look him in the eyes.
Oh, well. At least he's okay. And who knows? Maybe we'll run into Kairi soon, too.
Haven't you been hallucinating her like 12 times now?
Yeah, but what if it's the real Kyrie this time?
Got a point there.
It's right there. don't you have to go see Sid, the guy I'm talking to?
You ever heard of this dark, evil mistress? She's in town. Why don't
Yeah.
you say hi to her?
Yeah, like, why don't you go have a beer with her? She knows all the good places in town. You know, you'd think considering the plot of Final Fantasy VIII, like, Squall here would be doing something, you know, to this person who destroyed his world rather than just sit
you
around.
remember that other mighty witch who destroyed all of space-time?
Yeah.
You should have seen this coming, man.
Where's your sniper, Squall? Where's your sniper who has never shot anyone?
Your pacifist assassin.
You see, it's just as I told you. While you toiled away trying to find your dear friend, he quite simply replaced you with some new companions.
Ah, Riku, you're the best. Why don't you come with me, my best friend? Sora replaced me.
I would
You're
be
better off without that
intimidated by a talking duck too.
Now think no more.
And a fucking dog man? I can't compete with that. I'll never be a dog man
Find what you're
for Sora.
searching for.
I mean, Riku saw Sora try to kick that duck's ass for not letting him join.
I remember when we used to squabble for no reason.
Yeah. I remember when I constantly insulted Sora to his face 24/7.
Remember that time I beat up Sora like 5 times and he beat me up once? Yeah.
Anyway, so here's the warp gummy. This is making my job off-screen a lot easier. Basically, every world you visited, you can now just skip driving to it and warp to it.
Yes.
Oh, okay. But not for new worlds.
No, not for new worlds.
That's a gameplay feature you had to unlock. That's something you earn.
I know.
It's a privilege.
It's ridiculous.
Now you don't have to play this shitty part of the game anymore.
The greatest part of the game I ever seen, MC.
Oh no, they were waiting for us. Oh, bye.
We don't need to wait on those fools.
Or those ones. Oh, okay.
I mean, those fools. Those fools can fuck me up, okay?
Okay.
But yeah, right now, we're near to actually closing the keyhole in this world.
Oh.
We just need to go through the Gizmo shop.
Oh, okay.
The Gizmo Shop.
That's right. And you know what? We're gonna show off our new summon.
Wait, which Keyblade is that one?
That's the Jungle King one.
Okay.
I already explained that one. Pay attention, Chirps.
Oh, whoops.
Hey, Simba.
So, Simba works that you charge up a roar, and you can basically do it twice, and it clears everyone around him.
Oh, he's
That's
dead.
kind of neat.
Yeah.
But it also takes up your 2 friends.
Yeah, and you can't do it a lot. It's good for clearing runes of enemies that are a bit of a bother. But just in general, like, summons aren't the greatest thing and won't make your life that much easier.
Yeah, I don't remember them being too useful.
Yeah.
There are a couple, but
They're more just a nice enough distraction.
they couldn't figure out how to fit those worlds in, so at least it's a cameo.
Yeah. They couldn't... Like, they didn't know about lions, like, how until halfway through the Kingdom Hearts 1, like, production.
Right, they didn't even know what a lion was.
Yeah. Like, that's the big problem you kind of get with Square Enix. They don't know what animal is. Like, until they get on Wikipedia and
You know
research
how
it.
hard it is to find a good mocap lion?
Can't get a lion in a mocap suit. Just tries to eat the little ping pong balls they stick around him.
That's why they keep using dogs in video games, because it's like, you can't use a lion. What purpose is there anyway?
Yeah, what other animals could you even use as pets?
Yeah. Like, what's the point? See, this is just a huge difficulty in the video game industry I sympathize with a lot.
Let's see.
So what did all hitting the buttons do?
Well, it made sure that we can actually go through the other side, I believe.
Oh, it unlocked the door.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Now we're up here with all this shit.
No. Oh, okay.
You can actually ring the bell.
Oh,
Apparently,
okay.
a fucking bell doesn't work before.
Well, it's electronic.
Is there no
Yeah.
way to skip this? Is it like this every time?
It's like this every time.
In the time it's taken this animation to play, you could have just beaten up these wizards.
I know. That's why I don't use summons that much, too.
It saves you nothing.
Let's destroy a duck.
They're doing that a lot this update.
Ducks can go without bones.
What is with this doorbell chime this bell's making?
Whoa, what's that?
What the fuck?
That's sweet mini-fan art.
Oh, okay.
Shouldn't this bell sound like a bell?
No. Here are 2 fucking trees. Alright, congratulations, Traverse Town. You got my art. You got it.
Ah, butterflies. That's what we wanted. Butterflies. Yeah.
Well, anyway, that's where the keyhole is. So let's just go there and get done with this shit.
Let's get done.
And we'll never have to see Trevor's Town in our lives ever again.
We
Whoa.
locked this horrible place away for 10,000 years.
It's our hub town. We gotta come back and see Leon and watch him drone on about his... What? We fought you already. Go away.
What are you doing back here?
We killed you. I saw it.
Can't believe they're already reusing bosses.
He's back. And that's all that matters. No. He's the exact same man.
He's not harder.
No, he's not harder.
Doesn't
In fact,
have any
he's even
new
easier.
tricks.
Oh yeah, he's easier because
Or
you've
what?
gotten... Wow, holy shit.
Yeah, because now you're
Oh.
huge.
Just murdered that man.
Actually, I fooled you guys.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
He's got another form.
What if my hands were feet and my feet were hands?
Holy shit. Everything's upside down in this crazy world.
Holy shit.
That's just what you get in the crazy collaboration of Disney and Square
Just
Enix.
until this moment, he was limiting his power by constantly handstanding.
So yeah, here's this boss. This boss is actually a lot easier than like when you had to fight his first form in Trevor's Town.
Uh-huh.
His main thing is just you kind of have to keep an eye on him since he likes to sneak up on you, but you have a lot more space, so it's less of an issue.
But he's so huge. How can he sneak up on you?
Because the camera in this game isn't good.
He flipped his torso upside down.
What is the right way for him to be? He can just switch his body parts at will, so...
His entire anatomy is a set of false eyes to distract predators.
See, that's the thing about this boss. That's kind of what we're not getting into. You can only really find that in the original Japanese if you know their culture. He's a deep tragic backstory on who he is. And
It
like,
gets explained in more detail in 365 Half Days.
yeah, you know,
Or if you read the tie-in novels.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the expanded universe of Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, there are a couple light novel series. There's the manga.
Just about the guard armor. That's what manga
Right.
is about. Yeah,
It's a spin-off.
yeah. Everybody loves that guy.
Guard Armor, probably the most popular boss in the entire series.
Just the breakout character of Kingdom Hearts. This is where it all begins.
You see all these posters. You keep hearing like about how glad like everyone's getting like the new sequels that he's back. Even though he died in kind of a lame way. Let's be honest here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just tripped down some stairs, and like that's an unsatisfying end to this character.
Then he lost his head down a sewer drain and he was dead. And like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he gets eaten by a worm. It's weird.
Where'd the worm
I'm really
come-
glad the Final Mix added the version where you can play as Guard Armor through the entire game.
Yeah, it's like too bad. Like I don't have the special controller for that, where you need to hook your entire body up to.
Yeah, really break through motion control there.
You have to wear 4 PlayStation moves.
Like really advanced for its time, but I appreciate it. Like, I do think it's kind of ridiculous that they expect you, for every time you have to take a shot, you have to piss, like, right in front of you.
Or just throw the PlayStation move across the room.
Yeah.
A really advanced part of it, though, is people should look up the LPs. That there are variants that exist if the player is, in fact, missing one of their limbs. The game's equipped with accommodate that. You get alternate control schemes.
It's very encompassing to the disabled.
It's very ahead of its time.
That's why they didn't upgrade the models as often. They had a lot of space that they needed to fill with this alternate playstyle.
Man, we want all kinds of people to be able to play our games. The able, the disabled.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, that's what I love about Kingdom Hearts. It's inclusive.
Oh, he's dead.
Yay, we did it.
But we get a new spell from that, Arrow.
Well, I never noticed that the Mad Hatter's in the background there.
Yeah, that's right. That's neat. Anyway,
Arrow.
Arrow is a spell that for a limited time reduces damage to Sora. It's pretty good, but I don't use it a lot in this LP. Never again do we have to go into this twisted town.
Yay.
This Traverse town.
And that is why the rights should continue for 200 years after the death of the original author.
Yeah, before we go, let's talk to Sid for a bit.
Good
Well,
old
let's-
Sid staring at
Let's
some
tell
treats.
him what we really think about him and his mad black market dealings.
I just realized, is he wearing shorts over pants?
I think it's just a really big belt.
No. I mean how it turns from blue to gray.
Those are like
Those-
leggings.
Bet you want it installed.
Yeah, again, I already told you, man.
Why can't you install all three of these things at once?
Uh-oh, we can't install that one.
My god, what kind of special properties does this Navig hold?
No, the problem is this is a European gummy. It's set up to resonate at 110, not 120. You're gonna have to get the couplers installed. We need this conversion system that's in place, and the measurements are gonna be a little off. You know, this was built by millimeters rather than by thousandths of an inch, so there's various aspects of that that are gonna have to be remachined.